Question 10 from paper 2 then of the 2018 Higher Maths, little 4-mark question for roots of a quadratic equation. This equation has two real and distinct roots. Determine the range of values of m. So you're going to be using the discriminant to form an equation. If you've got two real and distinct roots, it means that b squared minus 4ac has to be greater than 0, not greater than or equal to. Distinct, just greater than 0. Watch out for that. Where, since I've mentioned an a, b and a c, I'll just mention them here. A is the coefficient of x squared, which is 1. B is the coefficient of x, which is m minus 3. And c is the constant on its own, which is m. So you just put that together. B, m minus 3 squared minus 4 times. A is 1, c is m, that's to be greater than 0. Multiply out that square bracket, square the first, twice the product, square the last, and that's just minus 4m is greater than 0. Tidy that up, m squared minus 10m plus 9 is greater than 0. Now it's just a case of factorise that. Factorise it to find out when it is actually equal to 0, then consider the graph to decide which parts you want. So factorise it is easy enough because it's m, it must be 1, 9, and it must be minus, so it must be minus, minus. Now you don't separate that into two inequations. The only reason you did this was so you can now consider a picture of this. What does m squared minus 10m plus 9 look like? Well, it's a positive m squared, and this tells you it cuts at 1 and it cuts at 9. So this graph must come down like this. So if you're wanting the portion of this which is greater than 0, that's when it's equal to 0, then I want this portion here which is m behind 1 or m ahead of 9. So I'd say this portion here, m is less than 1. This portion here, m is greater than 9. You're probably safer just putting a wee comma, because if you're going to put a word in between, the correct word to use is or, because you can't have a number less than 1 and at the same time greater than 9. It's two disjoint sets here. But apart from that, no, it's fairly straightforward.